All right, the much anticipated hearing in the High Court in Delhi has concluded. The Delhi High Court was hearing the matter of whether or not Arvind Kejriwal's bail that was granted yesterday by Rouse Avenue Court should be stayed or not. So for now, the verdict has been reserved after detailed arguments were heard by the court. What this basically means is that till a verdict is out, the stay on the bail that was granted yesterday will remain. My colleague Bhavtosh joins us for more. Bhavtosh, can you run us through the highlights of the arguments?
Well, as far as the arguments are concerned, the Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju had said that he was not given adequate time to present his side of the story, that it was a very perverse order, that he was not allowed to argue the entire case. He said that it's a detailed investigation that went on for nearly 2 years, and because he was not given an opportunity, it was a hurriedly passed order. Now, he said that this matter was listed before a vacation judge. She was not a regular judge, and despite continuously pleading that the ED needs to present a written reply, that was not done. Defense counsel Mr. Chaudhary said that if ED cannot submit its reply even after presenting their arguments for 7 hours, then there is something wrong with ED's case. Now, S.V. Raju, in fact, went through the entire order. Now, it's a 26-page order. Priya, he said that there is an attempt to cast aspersion on ED. He also said that ED's case is not targeting a particular individual. He said that ED's investigation has been done over a period of 2 years. Mr. Chaudhary and Abhishek Manu Singhvi has said that ED's investigation is curtailing a constitutional right of a sitting chief minister, that ED's investigation was done in a very perverse manner. He also, Abhishek Manu Singhvi also said that if yesterday's order is stayed and tomorrow if this order is reversed, then it means that an individual rights have been trampled. The Delhi High Court order that has been just passed, it has said that the trial court order has now been stayed, that the matter will be listed before the roster judge, and that for 2 or 3 days this order will be stayed. It's a big setback for Arvind Kejriwal and also for Aam Aadmi Party. They were hoping that if the bail bonds are submitted, then he will be out. That would not be happening today. We are waiting for a formal statement from Aam Aadmi Party because they were expecting that Arvind Kejriwal will be released today, but that did not happen. ED exactly at around 10:30 in the morning, Additional Solicitor General along with the Enforcement Directorate team was present in the courtroom, and the hearing in this case started at around 1:45. That argument started at around for nearly 3 to 4 hours, and after that Justice Jain passed his order, relief for Enforcement Directorate, and big setback for Delhi Chief Minister, who was in fact arrested on 21st of March.
Right. Bhavtosh, now the High Court has said that they want to go through the entire material. You are saying this could take 2 to 3 days. So are we safe to say that the verdict has been reserved for at least 2 to 3 days now?
Yes, the verdict, at least what has happened is that for 2 or 3 days, this matter will go to the concerned judge or to the roster judge. Because remember, Priya, the courts are on leave. The concerned judges are not hearing this matter, so it's being listed before vacation judge. Yesterday also, when this order was passed, it was in the trial court also it was passed by a vacation judge, and there was an attempt by ED so that the order could be listed, or it was put on hold. That did not happen, and today also, as soon as the High Court was open, Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju immediately told the High Court that this bail should not be given to Arvind Kejriwal, and that there should be a stay on that order. Justice Jain has said that matter should go to the roster judge, and till then there should be a stay on the bail that has been given to Arvind Kejriwal. Now, one has to wait and see what happens next in this case. What Justice Jain, we don't have the detailed order, but Justice Jain has said that for 2 or 3 days, for next 2 or 3 days, there should be a stay on the trial court order. After that, this matter will go to the concerned or to the roster judge, who will again hear this matter. So next for 2 or 3 days, trial court will, in fact, there is a stay on the trial court order, and in between this order which was passed yesterday, that will
there would be a stay on that.
Priyank is also joining us now. Priyank, it doesn't look like that Kejriwal is going to come out of jail anytime soon. All those celebrations that broke out yesterday eventually proving to be preemptive, as if at least for now.
See, Priya, for them it was obviously a big win when the lower court passed the order approximately around 7:57 in the evening. But certainly the enforcement directorate has used a legal remedy, because if we look at the larger picture, that certainly Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, all these individuals, 16 of them who were arrested in this alleged excise policy case, will be coming out on bail if Kejriwal gets bail, because taking on the priority basis, all these accused could have also applied for the bail, and certainly the enforcement directorate case that all these individuals are influential people, they can tamper with the evidence, could have got hampered once Kejriwal would have come out on bail. But it is quite clear that the enforcement directorate move for the urgent hearing which started early in the morning and which has now been concluded so far has been a fruitful one for them. The enforcement directorate counsel, who was the ASG himself, clearly stated that you can keep me inside, you can give me an adverse order, but you have to listen to me, because the lower court could not listen to us. We sought some more time, and once the vacation bench judge heard this matter, she could not go through all those volumes.
Priyank, I'll have to request you to stay on with me, because we've got first political reaction on this development coming in. I'm now joined on the broadcast by Amit Malviya. Sir, now the court has said that we want to go through the documentation, the entire documentation, which is why at least for 2 to 3 days, Arvind Kejriwal is going to stay behind bars. There is a stay on the bail order yesterday that is going to continue now.
This is a welcome step. We have all seen the order of the Rouse Avenue trial court judge. She has gone on record to say that she has not studied the voluminous documents presented in front of the court. The question therefore arises, why was she in such a tearing hurry to grant bail to Arvind Kejriwal if she had not gone through the document? And in light of that judgment, the Delhi High Court's decision to extend the stay on the bail is a welcome one. People in high offices cannot be seen to get scot-free when they indulge in such brazen corruption. We as a society, as judiciary, as the legislature should stop normalizing corruption. And Arvind Kejriwal today is the face of impropriety. It is befitting and it is appropriate that the Delhi High Court takes its time to study the documents placed in front of it, which very clearly indict Arvind Kejriwal for his role in formulating the liquor policy, which has led to loss of crores of rupees to the Delhi Exchequer and the people of Delhi.
Right. Now, Aam Aadmi Party's counter to all these arguments that were made by the Enforcement Directorate's counsel in the court, Mr. Malviya, was that Arvind Kejriwal is not a terrorist. What exactly is going to happen? What prejudice to law is going to happen if he's released out on bail? Because they say that so far there is no evidence on record to link him to the monies that are being alleged and probed by ED.
Who's going to decide whether Arvind Kejriwal is a terrorist or not? The courts. The courts are looking at the document. A financial terrorist who robs the people of the state of their wealth and pushes them into a corner with his flawed liquor policy is no less than a terrorist. Let the courts decide. Let's not get into these political rhetorics, because the matter is now sub judice. The judiciary is looking into it, and we must be patient. If Arvind Kejriwal has done no wrong, he will eventually come out of the jail. But if he's a corrupt man who has looted the people of Delhi, he will continue to remain in Tihar for as long as he lives.
Right. Thank you, sir, for joining us with your inputs on that story. For now, it seems at least for 2 to 3 days, this matter is going to stay on hold. The pause on the bail that was granted to Arvind Kejriwal yesterday will continue till the final verdict of High Court comes.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.